and welcome to another day of boxing here at the Lourdes Sports Complex. To be exact, the Flash Ballroom dito po sa Sukat, Parañaque. Magandang araw po. Ako po si Dennis Principe and we're here to bring you an exciting 10-round bout that will feature the Wonder Boy, Carl James Martin, who will stake his unbeaten record of 21-0 with 70 knockouts. He will go up against the fighter from
the Lourdes
Tanzania,
Sports Center at the
Duge.
Flash Grand Ballroom. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome all the way from Tanzania, Oscar Duge. Let's all welcome, making his way up to the red corner, the fighting pride of Ifugao,
Oscar Duge. And now, we're about to see the entrance of the Wonder Boy, the pride rather of Ifugao. Announcing the entrance of the Wonder Boy, Carl James Martin sa ring. At siya ay pinungunahan ang kanyang mga kababayan sa Hiyon, Ifugao. Always proud of his roots. And masasabi natin na right now itong si Wonder Boy ay may pagka-novelty, no? Because bihirang-bihira po tayong makakita ng boxer na galing po sa Norte. You know very well that most of our champions ay galing po sa Visayas and Mindanao. So, for the first time after a long, long while, ang mga kababayan po natin sa Northern Luzon ay mayroon pong masasabing ipinagmamalaki po nilang boxer, their very own Carl James Wonder Boy Martin. At ang balita po is this could be his last fight dito po sa Pilipinas because there are plans for him to train and campaign abroad, particularly in the United States. And his career is also being guided by Sean Gibbons, a well-known American matchmaker who supported a lot of Filipino boxers. Countless Filipino boxers na binigyan po niya ng pagkakataon na mapalaban sa world champion at naging world champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. Presented to you by Jerry Peñalosa, Jerry Pence Promotions Incorporated, and Wonder Boy Promotions. Sponsored by Arena Plus, Blackwater, Bingo Plus, Happy Ace Hot Pot, Family Rubbing Alcohol, Colonel Jobin Asai, Knuckleheads Pro Boxing, Kaizen Sports, Apparel, Happy Food, LGU of Province of Ifugao, the Feed 21, and Trophy Booster. Ladies and gentlemen, this this contest. His score is bound on a 10-point mark system will be Alberto Llanera, Giorgio Ganetta, Giorgio Llanera, and Robert Bridges. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Eduardo Nobleza. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out the blue corner, wearing white and weighing 180 pounds. Professional record stands at 11 victories, 11 4 by knockout with 5 defeats and 2 bouts even. From Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Oscar Duge. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out the red corner, wearing white with silver trim, weighing 122 pounds, is the reigning IBF Pan Pacific Super Bantamweight Champion, the former WBA Asia Super Bantamweight Champion, and the former Philippine Super Bantamweight Champion with a professional records of 21 wins, 17 wins coming by way of knockout with no defeat. From Martin Boxing Stable of Hingyon, Ifugao, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Carl James, the Wonder Boy Martin.
Introduction is complete, and we're all set for this 10-round fight between Carl James Wonderboy Martin from Hingyon, Ifugao against Oscar Duge from Tanzania. Ang Duge, medyo lamang sa height, no? Itong si Carl Martin, out 2 inches. And sa timbang, malayo din, ano? Maganda rin yung advantage dito ni Carl James Martin as we see Martin throwing the first punch, a jab, or the jab from Carl Martin. Something na kung kakausapin mo yung kanyang kampo, ito yung gusto nilang i-correct at improve, ano? Yung kanyang right jab. A good hook. Another punch na sinasabi nila na may lakas pero kulang sa timing, yung kanyang right hook. Alam naman natin kapag sinasabi yung mga hook, ano, very potent weapon na nagdala sa tagumpay sa mga katulad ni na Oscar De La Hoya, Nonito Donaire, sina Jerry Peñalosa, and of course, Gabriel Flash Elorde. Pagka napapanood ko yung mga dating laban ni Gabriel Flash Elorde, makikita po natin yung kanyang husay sa paggamit sa kanyang right hook. Right now, a slow start para dito kay Oscar Duge. Both fighters wearing white trunks. Makikita niyo naman siguro yung Philippine flag, ano, dito sa trunks ni Carl James Martin, the Wonder Boy. He's coming off a long layoff actually. Itong si Wonder Boy, 8-month layoff. Nagkaroon po ng injury sa kanyang dibdib. He was supposed to fight noong Mayo, undercard ng laban noon ni General Casimiro, but because of that injury ay napuwersang magbakasyon. And in talking with Carl James Martin, sabi nga niya merong gigil pero he was able to learn from the long layoff noong pandemic, no? Nung napalaban siya kay Richard Rosales, he admitted na nangapa siya ron at medyo kinalawang. Kaya sabi niya, yung pinagdaanan nila noon during the pandemic, yung inactivity, ay in a way na try nilang makorek dito para pagdating sa laban, ay yun nga, magkaroon po ng, mabawasan, if ever, yung sinasabing kalawang. Because 8-month layoff, kahit sabi mo nag-i-ensayo ka niyan, iba pa rin yung talagang actual fight. And Oscar Duge, Showing a lot of respect dito kay Carl James Martin. As we saw Martin, a 4 to 5 punch combo, tumama sa katawan at mukha. Mukhang yun ang kanyang plano. Itong si Oscar Duge, he's got 5 losses but in all of those losses, hindi pa nakatikim ng knockout. Kaya yung tibay nitong si Oscar Duge ang hinahabol nila para na rin masukat, ano? Not only the timing but also the punching power of Carl James Martin. Sabi nga nila, itong si Oscar Duge parang yung depensa ni Joshua Clottey na masyadong masikip. Maganda rin yung bob and weaving nitong si Oscar Duge. A good right. Pinatama ron ni Oscar Duge and that ends the first round of this 10-round encounter. We're about to start round number 2 of this 10-round encounter.
Round 2.
And may konting aksyon ng first round. At ito, agad na sinimulan ni Wonder Boy ang kanyang atake. We would like to think na yung first round parang ginamit din ni Carl James Martin bilang warm-up. Ano? Kasi sabi nga po natin, alam naman natin lahat, yung mga sumusubaybay ng career ni Wonder Boy, mahaba-haba yung kanyang bakasyon because of an injury. At yun ang mas mahirap no? Long layoff tapos meron kang injury because of the layoff. So talagang merong time na hindi siya gagalaw at walang training. Oscar Duge, orthodox fighter pero wag kayong magulat kung biglang mag-southpaw stance ito. Kasi merong ganung galawan ito, no? In watching his previous fights, pumoporma rin minsan ng kaliwa itong si Oscar Duge. A good counter to the body by Carl James Martin. And based on what I saw sa mga previous fights, si Oscar Duge mas aktibo sa opensa, ha? Itong si Duge, usually ito, pa-cover-cover lang, pa-counter-counter, but ito, merong mga time na siyang nag-initiate ng atake. Katulad nung kanina nakita natin bumitaw ng kaliwa although hindi umabot. Inabot siya ng katawan doon. Good body work para rito kay Carl James Martin. Good job by Oscar Duge. Makikita mo may galaw, ano? Itong si Oscar Duge. Oh, good jab straight from Oscar Duge. Counter left mula rito kay Carl James Martin. Ito na, mukhang nagsisimula na magpapawis itong ating dalawang boxer. Parang first round is enough para sa kanila. Good body shot by Carl James Martin. And then left to the face by Carl James Martin. Oscar Duge trying to come back and retaliate pero inabot siya ng isang magandang kanan from Martin. Medyo gumaganda na yung timing dito ni Martin as compared sa first round. Nakukuha niya. Maganda pa tama sa katawan pero sabi nga po natin may tibay sa katawan itong si Oscar Duge. Carl James Martin, his work cut out for him. Good left from Carl James Martin. Oh, tumama ng kanan doon si Oscar Duge. Now Duge being more active. Sabi natin kanina sa first round, nagpapakita ng respeto kay Martin pero ngayon, parang ganun din ginawa niya. Parang nagpapawis lang ng first round. So back and forth action. Magandang opensa at depensa ng parehong boksingero as we enter the last 10 seconds of the second round. Body shot by Carl James Martin and that ends the second round. This is round number 3 of a bout scheduled for 10. Carl James Martin from the Philippines against Oscar Duge of Tanzania. Ang gandang kombinasyon pinatama ron ni Carl James Martin. Bawi naman doon si Oscar Duge at napansin ko Oscar Duge during the break. Hindi masyadong nag-aaksaya ng panahon doon sa kanyang corner. Parang gusto niya konting pahinga. Balik agad sa ring. And so far so good in terms of yung ino-offer dito ni Oscar Duge, showing a lot of toughness, resiliency. Maganda yung mga patama ni Martin sa katawan pero bumabalik itong si Oscar Duge. Referee Ed Nobleza warning of both fighters. Oh, gandang counter left from Oscar Duge. Body shot by Carl James Martin. And comparing this Tanzania dun sa kanyang kababayan na si Charles Tondo, mukhang mas may bitaw itong si Oscar Duge at mas may forma, mas aktibo sa kanyang opensa at marunong kumounter. Katulad nun, that was a counter right by Oscar Duge. And Duge having a much better round. Habang tumatagal, gumaganda yung kanyang performance. But at the same time, nag-step up din si Carl James Martin. Kita nyo yung depensa na yun ni Oscar Duge at counter left. Bigla. Hindi lang tumama from Oscar Duge. Oscar Duge living up to yung expectations sa kanya na magandang depensa at mayroong pampabaon na kanan from Oscar Duge, and Oscar Duge cornering the Wonder Boy, Carl James Martin. Pating pag-bob and weave, napakaganda ritong pinapakita ni Oscar Duge. Biglang may lusot na kanan from Oscar Duge, body shot from Carl James Martin. At meron pang isang kaliwa na binitawan si Martin sa mukha ni Oscar Duge. Oscar Duge, 11 wins, 5 losses. Pinapakita sa atin dito so far in this third round yung dahilan kung bakit siya kinuha ng camp ni Carl James Martin, yung kanyang tibay and very active offense. Round 4 of a fight scheduled for 10. Carl James Martin from the Philippines against Oscar Duge from Tanzania. And Oscar Duge having an aggressive start dito sa round number 4. And mukhang yung jab ni Carl James Martin, hindi pa rin natin masasabi na effective dito until ito nga po nangyari. Nakita natin a good jab straight from Carl James Martin. Pero parang kulang sa snap yung suntok ni Martin. Good uppercut from Carl James Martin. And Martin now seemingly nag-i-improve na yung kanyang timing. At ang maganda rito, at least dito sa laban na to for Carl James Martin, nabibigyan siya ng ibang klaseng style ni Oscar Duge. Si Oscar Duge pumapasok, minsan dumidistansya, dumidepensa, kumakounter. So kita niyo naman yung pawis ni Carl James Martin. Talagang pagpapawisan siya rito sa pinapakita ni Oscar Duge. Although sa tansya natin parang walang masyadong threat in terms of one-punch knockout mula rito kay Oscar Duge. But at least mapapag-aralan dito ni Martin yung mga klase ng mga suntok na pwede niyang asahan now that plano nga po nila na mag-campaign abroad after this fight. Pero sabi ni Oscar Duge, relax ka lang brother, nandito pa ako. And up to this point, masasabi natin, masulit ang punta rito ni Oscar Duge. A good right-left combo from Carl Martin. Martin with another jab straight at mukhang nasaktan si Oscar Duge but bumawi agad. Body shot, counter left from Carl James Martin. Oscar Duge still showing a lot of toughness, taking a lot of punishment from Carl James Martin, pero parang pinapagpag lang ni Oscar Duge. But mapapansin natin medyo bumabagal na rito si Oscar Duge unless it's a ploy from him na parang playing mind games na kunyari pagod na para makakita rin ng opening. Carl Martin, uppercut and a left straight. End of round number 4. We're halfway through this 10-round encounter, 5th round. Teka, hindi pa pala ako nagpapakilala. Ako po si Dennis Principe. Boss Abe. Kasama natin dito. Isang masipag at very cooperative na production group. Kasama po natin dito, very professional. And Oscar Duge, again, trying to break the defense of Carl James Martin. Pero si Martin, same pa rin yung kanyang offensive attack, yung kanyang activity. But style-wise, I think yun ang problema rito ni Carl James Martin. If ever, no, kung meron mga na-i-offer dito si Oscar Duge. Mas maganda yung bob and weave, maganda yung cover niya sa muka, pati sa katawan. Tulad niya, bumoto ng uppercut si Carl James Martin. Nadepensa naman ni Oscar Duge. And Oscar Duge attacking Carl James Martin. More on galing sa labas yung mga suntok ni Martin sa round na to. Probably is trying to open up yung depensa. At yun yung uppercut. Alam mo, yung uppercut, usually yan, walang depensa dyan eh. Except maiwasan mo. But to stand in front of your opponent tapos bibitawan ka ng uppercut, eh wala nga depensa talaga na makakapigil dun. Oh, good right there from Oscar Duge. It's more of the ability ni Duge than the power. Ang sa tingin ko problema rito ni Carl James Martin. And probably the conditioning. No? Yung condition nitong Oscar Duge. Makikita mo sa katawan, no? Maganda yung forma. Masasabi mo talaga na nag-ensayo. No? And he kept himself in shape. Ito yung mga katawan na tipong kahit na naka-off, alam mong nag-iensayo. Oh, good right from Oscar Duge. Another right. Oscar Duge. I think he's able to hurt si Carl James Martin for a while there. This could be a round for Oscar Duge. Posible yan. Siguro kung tatama pa na isa, there's a chance na makuha ito ni Oscar Duge itong round na to. That's the end of round number 5. And our promoter, Jerry Peñalosa, with wife, Goody. Kumparit-kumari ko itong mga to. Samantala, round number 6. Turn round action, a good right by Oscar Duge. At napailing doon si Carl James Martin. He knew na tinamaan siya. You know, whatever mga patama ni Oscar Duge mula kanina, I don't think nagkikreate siya ng much pain para kay Martin. It's more of parang nagugulantang si Martin na tinatamaan ako . So what is the lesson that is being learned here? Well, probably yung depensa ni Carl James Martin. Oh, good left hook by Carl Martin. Finally tumama, kanina pa binabato yun. Body shot by Oscar Duge. And Martin being aggressive here, inaatake niya itong si Oscar Duge, pero nakita nyo yung kanyang pamatay na depensa. Parehong kamay nakaangat. Body shot by Carl James Martin. Now Martin going all out. Martin trying to finish this bout. Oscar Duge fighting back. Martin with a 1-2 combination. Martin with a jab and a looping left. But si Oscar Duge still defending himself very well. Perhaps, no, sinasabi nga po natin, walang masyadong threat yung mga suntok ni Oscar Duge. Kaya siguro inaatake na ni Carl James Martin. Because feeling niya kaya niya yung mga suntok ni Oscar Duge. And referee Ed Nobleza calling a break, and tinatawag dito yung doctor to examine what looks like a cut. Okay, yung ano pala, yung kanyang mouthpiece nawala. So balik aksyon. Medyo naputol yung momentum din ni Carl James Martin. Sabi nga po natin I think eto na yung aksyon na gagawin nila rito, no? Na atakihin si Oscar Duge. Perhaps realizing na kaya niya yung suntok ni Oscar Duge. Katulad doon, isang kanan rather mula kay Oscar Duge. Right by Oscar Duge. Meron na tayong nakikitang konting maga sa left eye ni Oscar Duge. Something na hindi natin nakikita sa mga previous fights ni Oscar Duge. At least yung mga napapanood natin. Oh, good right hook there from Carl James Martin, pero makikita mo si Oscar Duge, siya pa yung umaabante. Hindi total backpedal no? Si Oscar Duge minsan meron ding abante. That's the end of round number 6. Round 7, scheduled for 10. We're coming to you live mula po rito sa The Flash Ballroom inside the Lourdes Sports Complex in Sucat, Parañaque. Dennis Principe. Oy, by the way, bati nga pala natin yung mga kaibigan natin sa Trophy C. Oy, tumama ron si Oscar Duge. And pasalamatan natin ng well-known promoter, isa sa mga well-known promoters, respected promoters ng Elorde Clan, si Kukoy Elorde, Marte Elorde. Magandang araw din sa iyo. Bati na natin lahat. Gabriel Bebot Elorde, Miss Arlene Elorde, Boss Johnny Elorde, and Miss Liza Elorde. Up to this point, I think maraming question marks sa isipan ni Carl James Martin as well as his team. Kung titignan nila, if ever matapos ito ng ganito hanggang 10 rounds. Because up to this point, I think it's safe to say na lamang si Carl James Martin. He's been dominating this fight. Merong pasulpot-sulpot na mga suntok si Oscar Duge. Maganda yung kanyang depensa. Nadedepensahan niya yung mga patama ni Carl James Martin. In some ways, nakakayanan din ni Oscar Duge yung mga suntok ni Carl James Martin. So that's another question on the part of Martin. Bakit parang tipong hindi niya masaktan dito si Oscar Duge? Timing ba problema? Remember, he's coming off an 8-month layoff. Training pa, a good right. Pinatama ni Oscar Duge. Bawi naman ng kanan or combination si Martin at bumitaw ng kaliwa naman si Oscar Duge. And then again, this time yung momentum naman ni Oscar Duge ang napigilan dito dahil sa paglabas ng mouthpiece ni Oscar Duge. Oh, good left there by Carl James Martin. Left jab by Oscar Duge. Last 10 seconds. our promoter, Jerry Peñalosa. Jerry Pence. Kasama si Maring Goody Peñalosa. Round number 8 of a bout scheduled for 10. Dennis Principe bringing you the action live mula po rito sa Elorde Sports Complex. And Oscar Duge, umaatake dito. Sabi nga po natin, yung suntok niya kaya rin ni Martin. But at the same time, posible rin na hindi niya iniinda yung suntok ni Martin. Kaya't makikita natin, kahit paano gumagawa ng or nagkakaroon ng lakas ng loob si Duge na maging aktibo sa opensa. If ever, kung masasabi natin na may pakinabang dito si Carl James Martin, probably yung the fact na ito, nasa round 8 na tayo. And kung magiging ganito yung tema, pwedeng umabot ng round 10. And again, balikan ko lang yung sinasabing anong magandang napala rito or napapala ni Carl James Martin dito up to this point. Ayun, pinagpawisan siya. Medyo kung meron mang kalawang, pwedeng dito napapagpag niya na. But you know, for someone who's got 21 fights, entering his 22nd fight, siguro dapat yung timing parating nandun, yung lakas parating nandun because 21 wins, 17 knockouts. Masasabi natin na talagang supposedly may power itong si Carl James Martin. But he's having a tough assignment in terms of him scoring another knockout. Pero kung puntusan, siguro pwede nang sabihin na safe na rito si Carl James Martin. But the question is, yung sinasabi niya na gusto niyang mangyari dito, to be the first fighter na ma-knockout si Oscar Duge. Up to this point, hindi pa natin masabi na nasasaktan niya si Oscar Duge because nakikita niyo rito, siya pa yung nasa harapan ni Martin umaatake. Good 1-2 there by Carl James Martin. And I think yung conditioning din naman ni Carl James Martin. Kasi nakikita natin, yung kanyang opensa aktibo naman. Marami siya mga patama. At yung kanyang bounce nandun, yung kanyang activity nandun. Credit that to his conditioning coach, Mel Lantin ng Fit 21. Masasabi natin na kulang man sa lakas dito si Martin, the conditioning, masasabi natin A1. The penultimate round, round number 9. And referee Eddie Nobleza making sure na yung wet spot doon ay mapunasan ng maigi. Maiwasan ng disgrasya. Charleston down or rather Oscar Duge from Tanzania, giving a good account of himself. At least naman sasabi natin, hindi ito yung mga tipong African na 2-3 rounds humihiga. Dito nagbibigay siya ng problema kay Carl James Martin. Although, I would like to know yung kondisyon and timing dito ni Carl James Martin. Happy ba siya sa kanyang ginagalaw dito. Yung kanyang punching power, masasabi ba natin na nandun? Kasi pwede naman sabihin na talagang matibay itong si Oscar Duge. Tumama pa rin isang magandang counter right from Oscar Duge. So maraming pwedeng pag-aralan dito si Carl James Martin. Oh, good body shot. Good combination sa muka. And Carl James Martin, kahit pa paano nag-iingat din, he knows na merong biglang bigwas sa counter itong si Oscar Duge. Carl James Martin trying to counter, trying to work on that counter right hook. Na maski nung pa napapansin na rin natin na malakas pero hindi tumatama. So it's a matter of timing. Maganda rin yung kanyang mga patama sa katawan, but ang tanong is, tama ba yung timing para makasakit dito sa katawan ni Oscar Duge? Yun ang tanong doon. And look at Oscar Duge. After getting some punishment kay Oscar, kay Carl James Martin, ay pumapasok bigla to si Oscar Duge. Nice left from Carl James Martin. Now, Carl James Martin attacking the body. At napakapit na si Oscar Duge. Martin going for the body. And Martin, andun pa rin yung biglang counter ni Oscar Duge. Kaya hindi rin masabi natin na all out si Carl James Martin.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is round number 10, your last and final round.
And as announced by well-known ring announcer, si Boy Villanera, 10th and final round. Carl James Martin from the Philippines against Oscar Duge from Tanzania. And while wala naman sigurong problema rito si Martin in terms of notching a victory, sa tingin ko maraming dapat i-assess, maraming dapat i-check, maraming dapat pag-aralan itong si Carl James Martin. Tama ba yung timing ng kanyang mga suntok? Conditioning, I think walang problema, no? It's obvious na talagang maganda yung kanyang pag-maintain ng kanyang kondisyon. Because yun nga, kahit nagaling siya sa 8-month layoff, yun na lang siguro pwedeng isipin, ano? Baka dala ng bakasyon, kaya yung timing naapektuhan. But the conditioning is good. Perhaps because of the guidance of yung kanyang conditioning coach na si Coach Melantin. At yung kanyang meron din itong nutritionist, si Coach Jolly. Ang pudo, no? Isa ring kababayan actually ni Carl James Martin, si Coach Jolly from Ifugao. Oy! Duge for a while there. Sensing na parang nasaktan niya si Carl James Martin. A good left jab by Oscar Duge. And those are the things na pwedeng pag-aralan ni Carl James Martin. Ano? Yung mga ganun patama, siguro nga hindi siya nasasaktan ni Oscar Duge. Maaaring walang masyadong threat sa lakas. But if kaharap niya is isang rated na Mexican, baka bigla siyang, kumbaga, magulat din. No? So he needs to prepare and improve on his defense. And not take anyone for granted. We're not saying na he took Oscar Duge for granted, but at least ngayon malalaman niya, masasabi niya na wala kang pwedeng sinusinuhin, no, na boksingero. You should respect each and every opponent at parati mong i-consider, no, na ang kalaban mo katulad mo, gusto rin manalo ng knockout. And that's the end of the fight. At yung crowd dito, and yung entourage ni Carl James Martin, galing pa yan straight from Hingyon, Ifugao. Bumiyahe pupunta rito to show their support sa kanilang kababayan. The family of Carl James Martin nandito rin, yung kanyang mother, Melinda, at yung kanyang mga anak nandito. All out ang pamilya rito ni Carl James Martin. And special mention syempre sa mga kasama natin sa Games and Amusements Board. A great job they've been doing the last couple of years. Mukhang maganda yung naitanim ni former Chairman Baha Mitra na ngayon ay talaga namang, with all due respect sa kanilang bagong chairman, si Attorney Richard Clarin, no, ay naging smooth ang pagpasok ng bagong chairman because nailatag ng maganda ni Chairman Baha Mitra, no, yung mga ginawa niyang programa at mga pagbabago sa Games and Amusements Board. So thank you very much kay Chairman Baha Mitra, and the best of luck din. Syempre, all out din tayo sa suporta kay Attorney Clarin, ang bagong chairman po ng GAB, na sa maiksing panahon, nakikita po natin yung kanyang suporta sa boxing. Almost every fight nandun siya. And you have to remember, ang GAB, hindi lang po yan boxing. Oscar Duge, baka balik pa kaya ito rito? Baka mayroong mga promoter na pwedeng isubok yung kanilang bata, no? Carl James Martin, for sure, relieved, no? Nakahinga na to na at least tapos na yung kanyang long layoff. And now, meron na naman siyang magandang pag-aaralan na laban for him to improve on his overall skill.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Lourdes Sports Center at the Flats Grand Ballroom, we go to the scorecards. And here are the scores of the three judges. Jojo Llanera scores about 99-91. Robert Bridges scores about 98-92. And Alyanita scores about 99-91, all to the winner by unanimous decision and still undefeated, Carl James, the Wonder Boy Martin.
It's official, Carl James Martin claiming his 22nd win in as many bouts, still undefeated. And diretso na ba sa US? Yan ang ating malalaman in the coming weeks.
Wonder Boy.
In the meantime, ako po si Dennis Principe.
Una po,
Pakinggan muna natin si Carl James Martin.
po sa Panginoong Diyos at wala namang nangyaring masama. At maraming salamat din po sa promotion kay Ma'am Kukoy, kay Sir Jerry at syempre sa mga fans na nandito, sa lahat ng mga nanood, sa mga nanood sa live. Maraming salamat po sa inyo, sa aming tagapamahalang pangkahalatan, ng kapatid na Eduardo B. Manalo, at mga kapatid namin sa iglesia. Maraming salamat din sa sponsor, sa Rapisi, sa iba't ibang mga sa ibang mga nag-sponsor sa fight na to. Maraming po salamat sa inyo. Ingat po kayo palagi at sana gabayan pa rin po tayo ng Diyos sa huli. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
And congratulations, Carl James Martin, still undefeated.
Thank you.
And
Carl James,
congratulations
the
then
Wonder
sa
Boy
mga promoters,
Martin. Thank
Jerry
you, Sir
Peñalosa, Jerry Pence Promotions.
Thank
And of
you,
course,
Wonder Boy
kaibigan din ng
Promotions.
boxing,
Thank
Miss
you,
Kukoy
UKC
Elorde, for
Promotions.
facilitating
And
yung
thank you
pagdala ng
to all
laban
of you,
dito sa
and
The
God
Flash
bless.
Grand Ballroom. Muli ako po si Dennis Principe as we end our live coverage ng labanang Carl James Martin and Oscar Duge. Maraming salamat din sa inyong suporta and please keep on supporting Philippine boxing dahil ito po ang isa sa pinakamadali pagdating po sa pagkuha ng ating bansa ng karangalan all over the world. Muli maraming salamat. Magandang araw po sa inyo lahat.